Hi guys, this is day number 165 of my 365 Livestream challenge. And today I want to share with you my story of how I became a programmer. Yes, I am a former programmer. I've been programming for almost 15 years, but I stopped doing this in 2014 because I had to spend more time running company. And actually, before I jump into that topic and tell you my story becoming programmer, the thing is that what I think about actually, and now I'm running like agency, like programming agency, right, software development agency. But I think that at least I showed this among my friends and like popular people out there, is that founders that are not experts in what their businesses are doing are usually growing companies bigger and better than those like me are starting as like experts in that area. What I mean here, I am a programmer. I started a software development agency, and I went from that position, from programming myself, providing the service, to just running the business. And I think it's not good for the founder to understand all these details, because now then at that time I've been focusing on micromanaging, reviewing the code, and it badly influenced my business. But for example, I have a friend that's who is running two businesses, successful businesses, and now he's opening third business, dental clinic. And guess what? He has no idea what these. His background is not from with like healthcare. He has no idea how to fix the tooth, and but he just has this money. He hired a professional management team that been opening these clinics for years, and he just paying for their time to set it up for him. And he has plans to like spread it to couple clinics in different cities, right? So I think he has a good chances of setting up correctly and not learning all the stuff from the very beginning and doing everything like I was doing in my agency at the beginning. So I think I'm against the people founding companies because they know this stuff. Professional business owner can start any kind of business and he'll be successful. I think it's a better idea. Anyway, back to my programming career. I started I tried a lot of different things, and I was kind of on the fence what to do next after my university. So but I was usually having great hobbies like hiking, climbing, mountaineering, alpine, and there I got acquainted with such a guy Miroslav, who has small software development agency. Now it grew. It's very good. They grew a lot, as from what I know. And he was leading one of our competitions in hiking, and that's how I met him. And we were kind of friends. And after a couple of these hikes, these sessions in the mountains for a couple of weeks together, at some point he started his company was looking for juniors, for programmers, for trainees, and that's how he invited me and my friend, who also been part of our hiking my hiking hobby. And that's how we started. And it was like 2005, and it was my last university year, and I really was on the fence what to do next. I had to find a job. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I knew that the math in its science was not something I was interested in. So he invited to his office, both of us to his office, and been mentoring us for a couple months. And that's how I started like learning Python and CMS. It was super hard. My other friend Igor stopped doing that. It was too hard for him. It was very hard for me as well, because it just was basic development. It was like complex projects. It were real life projects, and it took me at least a year to become any kind of like successful with that thing. So at the end, Miroslav hired me as a junior into his agency. It was 2006, right on the summertime when I graduated from the university. So I was lucky with that timing. And that's how I started my career. I grew like to a strong middle at least in that company in 3 years, and then when I started freelancing. So that was my story, and the lesson here was that first of all, you need to be persistent. I think programming, like anything else, will take years to get any good with that, especially if you're not graduated from the programming faculty, and you don't have professional programming education. And second thing is that it was not the best decision to basically start a agency, not start the agency, but do the programming in the software development agency. It just naturally grew. I never had any kind of plans to be business owner. My parents are not business owners, entrepreneurs, and I never had this ambition. It just happened to me naturally, and now I'm just pushing forward because now I like it actually. So this is my story for today. I know it was a bit clumsy with a lot of going a lot of sideways, but anyway, just wanted to share with you. Would love to know how you get to your career. What was your path? Is it something that you pursued from the very beginning, from the education, university, and then naturally got the same as career and the business type of that from that? Or maybe you just like I was just learning math and then switched to programming. Are you a switcher? Or just wondering to know more about you? Comment below this live stream, and thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, and remember, people need